welcome back to Law Factor Live. Well, we've already had a $100 winner. Are you going to be there? And if you weren't a Law Factor fan, then oh, sorry, but you're not going to get through. Now, I wanted to show you some pictures. I wanted to just go back a bit. You know, we were talking about 100 years. What about looking at St. Lucia? Can you remember what St. Lucia looked like 100 years ago? Can you identify some of these pictures? Now, unfortunately, I'm reading quite, it's very kind of busy for me. I can't really see what that one is. But I think, because I looked through all the pictures and I was like really amazed at them. Really amazed. And I will let you know exactly what they are. You're looking at them now and you're thinking, I'm sure I know what they are, but I haven't, unfortunately, with Thea not with me, I have not got those precise images, but I will let you know a bit later on what those images are. You may recognize some of them. Oh, that's the market. Yeah. That is the Castries, of course, that's the Castries market, you know. And yeah, it's amazing. I will cut back to you on those ones.
And that's the square. Market.
That's the square.
Yeah.
Is that the square? Which part of the square was that? Souffre Market. That's Souffre Market. But we'll have to come back to those pictures so that we can actually see. But this, we put that on the screen. But I want to talk about that a bit later. But you know, when you look at those two pictures, we'll touch on it now. We'll touch on another one a bit later. But you know, when you see a picture like this, and we're talking about years and years ago, you could not have pictures like that. But now we are in the modern age. You would automatically think that this person has lost weight. But I remember when I was trying to lose weight, I actually said to somebody, take a picture of me now and take a picture of me if I lost weight, what I would look like to inspire me. And I got very similar pictures than that. But of course, yeah, it worked for me because I looked at myself and I looked at, well, you know, if I lost weight, this is what I would look like. And I mentioned this right now because I was watching something on the BBC and I mentioned it to you, Judith. I think the BBC was celebrating 100
the 100 women. Yeah.
And they were actually saying, instead of choosing one particular woman, they were saying how women are made to look better than they really are. And they were targeting magazines and saying, you know, when you go to magazines and you see all these beautiful women, they're not as beautiful as you first think that they are. And it's not just touching up their face, it's their whole body. Absolutely. And there's the proof there. This is not an ad for, you know, do this and you're going to lose weight. This is an ad for, right. So this is Bridge Street, by the way. There, that is Bridge Street. You can see that there.
Okay.
Wow. The Castries Harbour.
Look at those boats.
Conway, that's Conway waterfront. That was 100 years ago. Conway waterfront. Wow, it's amazing. This building, you wouldn't believe what that one is. That is the post office, the Castries post office.
Wow.
Thinking the angle, yeah.
Shock Road, people. Shock Road.
Wow.
It's amazing. Isn't that amazing? We have just grown in leaps and bounds. You know, when we and we said, you know, of course that's the Castries market. But when you think, I mean, especially the Castries market, it's just a beautiful place now, isn't it? And it has won several awards over the last few years for, you know, being the type of market that it is. And of course, what I love about the Castries market as well now is, you know, the Saturdays you can actually walk through the road like a proper.
I love the way they
proper market. Yeah, oh, wonderful.
Yes, I always suggest that guests go into Castries and spend some time in that market and buy things like spices to take home with them.
Yeah, but I think it's nice now that they're doing clothing as well.
Yeah, it's great. Yeah. It is like a real market town.
Yes. Okay, well, I think it's time for me to try and get somebody else to, I don't know if should I let, no, we're going to change it around. Because I don't see why you should be in the hot spot twice, Judith, because you did so well. All right, so I have been conscious that, you know, Kenrick has been kind of doing a little slight thing. He's been doing a little slight thing, but I don't know. But let's hope that he gets it. Okay. So, your name?
It's just Rosalind. Rosalind of Marisol.
All right, so Rosalind, look at this face very closely. Maybe we should put a close-up on this.
Rosalind.
There's the close-up. Choose.
This one.
Rosalind, you're going to get 100. Put the picture down. Look at the face, Rosalind. 100 cents, okay? Sorry. I'm going to check the emails in a minute to see whether the other viewers have sympathy and say that we should give others who get the 100 cents, whether we should give them a token or not. So now that you have to just hang on and see what other people have said. But Rosalind, you've got the 100 cents.
Buy half a newspaper.
Yeah. Well, you can. You can buy lots of stuff with 100 cents. Not
Really?
Just $1.
Yeah, but if you were missing 100 cents on certain things, you won't get it.
No, that's true.
You know, so look at it that way. You've won something. You're now 100 cents richer than you were before. Look at it that way. All right, so Rosalind, 100 cents coming your way. And you know, I was going to say, but I think now it is more justified for me to say, Kenrick, you have to leave. But it was really nice having you on set.
Thank you.
All the best with Odd Jobs Salute. I think it's a wonderful idea.
Thank you.
And please let us know how well you get on. Well, you will do because you're a sponsor, and we'll always be reminding people that you're here.
Yes,
So thank you so much.
All right, no problem. Thank you.
And I hope that this indication of 100 cents means that you're going to be giving some nice discounts to people who call you. Because
especially Rosalind.
Well, Rosalind, if you've got an odd job, Rosalind, this is your man. This is your man. He lets you down. Yes. Go to him, Rosalind. You've got the details on the screen, all right? oddjobsalute.com. And here you are, 723-6600. Give him a call. Everybody else too. Judith, thank you so much for coming. Thank you so much for your $100 that our
It's an
first
honour
viewers
to be
going
on
to
the
get.
hundreds. It's brilliant.
Thank you so much for being with us. Right, let me just remind you quickly, reminder of tonight's giveaway for next week. Celebrate Je ne Quail with Ferens, and you'll win a 3-litre tub of your choice of creating a dessert that uses any flavour of Ferens ice cream and 2 local fruits of your choice. All right, now the winner, as I said, you're going to win that 3-litre tub, any flavour of your choice. Just name your dessert. Send your recipes to giveaways@delorefactorlive.com, and the winner will also be filled with Chart House Restaurant's chef, Lance Mathra, creating the dessert. The deadline for submissions is midday, the 25th of October. That's next Friday, and we actually have 1 in already. So get it in, all right? So I've said goodbye to Judith and Kenrick. Make sure you remain with us because, of course, we have another $100 or 100 cents to give away. See you soon.